friends, welcome back to my channel. I have little Miss Annie Elizabeth with me today, and we are going to be sharing her 2-month update with you. So the second month has flown by, and my sweet girl is now 2 months old. She turned 2 months old on the 13th of, what month are we? December. Yeah, mum brain. And she is just such a delight. I keep waiting for her to become this terror of a baby, and she just is not. She is so cruisy, and I don't want to drink myself, and I don't want to make other mums feel bad, but she is. She's like the cruisiest baby ever. She is still super sleepy. She sleeps really well at night, and yeah, we've been blessed with a good sleeper and a cruisy baby. Her temperament is just super cruisy, and I don't know, maybe that's being the second baby, maybe it's the way I respond to her, I don't know, but in general she's just super happy. So her eyes are still blue. They're just like my husband's eyes, and she actually looks quite different from my son, because my son has my eyes and my eye shape and everything, but she's all just like her daddy, and she looks very much like my husband's side of the family. Hey. She is getting nice and chubby now. At her last appointment, she was 7 weeks old, and she weighed just over 9 pounds. I think she was 4.125 kgs. We didn't do a length at that appointment, but she is growing. Like, I'm waiting for clothes to arrive in the mail because she's just grown out of her newborn clothes. Like, these are just too short on her arms, and her pants are too short, so I'm waiting on some 0 to 3 month clothes to arrive. Otherwise she's got dresses that she can fit and stuff like that. Oh. She is taking 4 naps a day. Usually the first 3 are about 2 hours, 2+ hours long, and then the last one I wake her up from a wee bit early, so that's usually like an hour to an hour and a half nap, and then she has a bath and a feed and goes to bed. For feeding, she is exclusively formula fed, which I said in my last updates, and she is taking around about 125 mils per feed, which I think is just over 4 ounces. If I'm feeding her. If someone else is feeding her, she doesn't drink as much because people aren't quite as pushy as I am. She will act like she doesn't want it, and you kind of have to distract her a little bit, and then all of a sudden she'll start drinking again and she'll finish it off. So it is important to do that. In the last few days, I've stopped the infant Gaviscon because she seems to be doing okay without it. Hey, she still has Enfacol in all of her bottles, and they really help to get the burps up. Like, she belches like a man. They're loud. She is feeding 3 hourly during the day, and I'm usually waking her, like I would say 9 times out of 10, I'm waking her for her feeds during the day, and then she has a 10:30 dream feed, and then she's sleeping from that feed till about 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, which is when I give her first morning feed, and that's when we start our day. So, I mean, her routine's just really good. She is not a fussy baby at all. When she is awake, she's awake for about 45 minutes at a time. I've tried keeping her up even just 5 minutes longer than that, and she's not quite ready for that. She has a bit of a harder time going down, and wakes up early from her nap. So I'm keeping it at 45 minutes for now, and she's like really easy to get down to sleep. But when she is awake now, she's smiling and cooing and really starting to interact and like look at you, and she likes to follow Jack around the room when he's playing. She loves watching him and looking at lights and just different shapes and stuff like that. So she's definitely becoming more animated and alert. She sleeps on her tummy for naps during the day, and I know that is not recommended, but I am comfortable with that. I can keep a close eye on her, and we have a monitor and everything, so she sleeps so well on her tummy. And then at night time she's swaddled and sleeps in her rock and play in the living room still. And again, we have a monitor so I can hear her if I need to. She does settle really well for her naps. Sometimes she might fuss a little bit, but not usually more than 5 minutes, and it's not really outright crying, it's just a bit of fussing, and then she goes to sleep. I did start a routine, and I think it's from the Baby Whisperer. It's called the 4 S's, I think. Don't quote me on it. It's just something I read in passing, so I'm not 100% sure. But essentially, when it gets close to her nap time, usually about 5 minutes before I would put her down for her nap, I'll take her into her room. I just swaddle her bottom half. I leave her arms out, obviously, because she's sleeping on her tummy. And then we close the curtains, I turn on the white noise, and then I just sit with her in the rocking chair just for a minute or two, especially if she's got the hiccups, because it just helps calm her down. And then I give her a dummy, and we just sit there for a minute or two, and she gets all snuggly and relaxed. I'm not like rocking her to sleep or anything, just so she's like comfy and ready to go down. And then I put her in her cot, and most of the time she doesn't fuss at all, or if she does, like I said, there was a big burp. It was a real big burp. Like I said, it's just for a really short amount of time. And now she's got the hiccups. So she gets the hiccups pretty much after every feed because of the big burps. But yeah, so we're in a really good routine. It works really well with Jack, and both the kids are in bed now by 7:15 at night, and it's just like amazing to have my evenings back. And now she's sleeping through. I'm getting a really good amount of sleep, which just helps everything all around. So, oh, she's just a joy. I absolutely love and adore her. That is Annie's full 2-month update. I don't think I've missed anything out. She does have another Plunket appointment at the end of next week, so I'll get her stats and things like that. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can keep updated with what I post. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!